So, while you're sitting in traffic on 121 or I-35 just trying to get home before your will to live expires, Austin is debating what your kid should read about God. Because obviously when I think deep personal spiritual journey, I think state government work group with a subcommittee. Nothing says faith like this will be on the test. And right on cue, everybody picked a team. Republicans, we're restoring Christian values. Democrats, we're fighting theocracy. And parents in Denton County are like, I just want to pick up my kid without needing a law degree and a therapist. Here's what's actually happening, because this isn't about religion, it's about control. Because the more power that gets centralized in Austin, the more your local school starts feeling like a franchise location of state politics. Welcome to education, now featuring this year's ideological combo meal. Would you like fries with your culture war? And the best part? What happens in Austin doesn't stay in Austin. No. It shows up in Denton ISD, Frisco ISD, Louisville ISD, like a bad group project that nobody agreed to join. You know the one, where one person does all the work, two people disappear, and somehow the final product still ruins your GPA. That's this. And here's where it gets fun. Republicans push religion into schools and call it values. Democrats push religion out of schools and call it neutrality. But they're both doing the same thing, using government power to shape culture. It's the same hammer, they're just arguing over which wall to hit, while the rest of us are like, hey, why is there a hammer in the classroom at all? And watch how consistent everyone is until they're not. Because if this headline was mandatory Islamic readings in Texas schools, half of the people cheering right now would turn into constitutional scholars overnight. You'd see folks quoting the First Amendment like, actually, according to subsection freedomy thing, this is illegal. Sir, you learned that sentence this morning, but you're not wrong. That's the problem. Because this is how it always goes. Step 1, it's just a few passages. Step 2, it's just part of the curriculum. Step 3, it's just statewide standards. Step 4, why is every election now a bidding war for my kid's worldview? That's not education. That's a subscription service for culture wars. Congratulations, your plan has been upgraded to premium polarization. Look, I'm a Desert Storm Marine. I've seen faith in places where it mattered. And nobody in those moments said, you know what would make this moment more sacred? A state-approved curriculum and a Scantron. That's not faith. That's forced compliance with extra steps. And here's the part that nobody wants to deal with. Every time we argue about should this be included, we ignore the real question. Why does a political board have this much power over your kid's worldview in the first place? Because once that power exists, it doesn't go away. It just changes hands, like a loaded Nerf gun at a birthday party. Eventually, someone's getting hit in the face. This shouldn't be a red versus blue issue. It's not about banning the Bible, and it's not about mandating it. It's about something Texans used to agree on, local control, meaning your family, your community, your school, not a rotating cast of political clowns in Austin, should be deciding what your kid learns about something this personal. Because when the state takes that over, that's not education anymore. That's messaging. It's power with a lesson plan. And if your kid's worldview is being shaped by whoever won the last election, that's not learning. That's campaigning with homework.